All right. We are live. Welcome back, everyone. J-Bone here for Smash This Podcast. Oh, the reactions are coming in already. Welcome back. Yeah, this is oof. Let me silence this. Sorry. All right. Let's get this silenced as we go into the show here. Put it on buzzer just in case I get messaged from a certain someone, because I do have to make a trip later tonight. Welcome back, everyone. Ooh, yeah, we're going to talk about that main event. I got to say, though, before we tear this thing apart, and I mean that in the most loving way, I did enjoy this show. Okay, I have to say that for a card that had 4 matches, and I don't care what if they book. I didn't even hear if they booked anything. Like, oh, by the way, coming up on the show, we're gonna have, like, if they put anything out there on social media last minute, I don't care. It still doesn't count. Your go home show is where it counts. Okay. So people didn't know AEW. Oh, the chants at the end of the show. Oh, they were loud. War Dog, I like a lot of different wrestling companies. Okay. All right. There were points of this show that I really enjoyed, and we'll talk about it. But I know people are hot on this main event. All right. So I tweeted out something. I tweeted out this at the start of the show, hoping that this was not going to be us at the end of the show. This baby right here. This baby right here. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Kind of crazy. And then there's this I saw. From Ryan Satin. I don't know if the audio is going to come through. I don't know if you guys can hear that or not. Some moron in the comments said, "Oh, it looks like it's just a couple people booing." No, everyone's booing. So, yeah, that's just a little example of what the crowd was like as they went off the air. Let's jump in the comments here just real quick before we start breaking this down. Well, we got a few regulars. We got a lot of regulars in here. Awesome to see, man. Great to see. Critical Sting at the top says people had to pay to watch that main event, right? I wouldn't give WWE a penny if I had a combined net worth of Tony Khan, Jeff Bezos, and Bill Gates. Oh, that main event tonight. What the fuck? Yeah, exactly. What the fuck was that ending to Hell in a Cell. Please tell me your thoughts. Bray Wyatt botched once more. What's up, Jerry? Critical Sting says, then I know I got some hot takes and I only watched the main event. Well, I got to tell you, if you only watched and you might disagree with me on some of these stuff, but I got all sorts of opinions on this show. Overall, I got to say I like this show. Okay? I felt even for the matches that weren't announced, that people were just thrown out there, I felt like they were pretty good. Okay? And I'll talk about each one. Let me go through a few more comments here before I break this down. J-Bone at Victory Road 2011 main event made more sense than Bray Wyatt and Seth Rollins main event. Yeah, we'll talk about it. AEW win. I watched Rebel versus Shelby Martinez. What? Oh, God. Jenna Maraska versus Sharma. What? Worst finish I've ever seen. Yeah, I had some people shaking their heads, man. When they put in that poll, they actually put DQ in the poll of how you think this is going to end. And DQ won. DQ. Okay, for once, the Trolls won, and then WWE said, oh, you want this match to end DQ? Here you go. That's what happened. The Trolls won, so thank the Trolls. The Trolls voted for a DQ finish. They gave you a DQ finish because you voted for DQ. I didn't vote for DQ. I don't remember what the hell I voted for. I must have voted for Wyatt. I don't know why I'd vote for anything else. So to say, now this is going to upset a lot of people, to say that they don't listen to the fans, they listen to the fans. The fans, like I'll say it again, real slow, the fans voted DQ. Okay? And they gave you a DQ finish. So if you voted for DQ, blame yourself. I'm just saying. I'm not saying any of you who are watching now did that, but pissed off a lot of people. I know. All right, let's read a few more here before we break this down. No. Oh, I saw it and then I lost it. Oh, you couldn't hear the boos? Okay. Yeah, they were booing. They were booing, and it wasn't no one or two people. It was the arena was full of boos. Gettysburg, what's up? Jamie Weisner, what's up? Jerry wants to ref the main event. All right, well, you go apply it to WWE and go ref that main event. You go for it, dude. That's your dream? Go ahead. It's a good time for us wrestling fans that we have options. Yeah, I mean, we do, you know. I'm sure there's a lot of people that are pissed off at that finish that are going to be like, I'm never watching this again. I'm canceling the network and whatever. All right. Isn't free for all on questions. I kind of want to know your thoughts on Eric Engel's steroid felony charges. If it's another video you will make, that's cool. I really don't have an opinion on it. I saw the headline. He's been in trouble for years. It's a shame that he's tied to Kurt Angle, and Kurt Angle has done so much to right the wrongs of his past. You know, he's found faith in God. He's a good father to his family. He's had another kid. He remarried. Um, he's been clean now for at least a handful of years. I've covered that. If you've watched my channel for years, I actually covered that quite closely when he left. He got injured. I don't remember what it was. Back injury, knee injury, whatever it was. And then he left Impact and got right. He got right. And then all this other stuff at the same time or somewhere around there was coming out about his brother. His brother's been in trouble for years. This, that, the other thing. I don't remember what it all was, but oh yeah, Eric Engle's a hot mess, and it's a damn shame. You know, so he not to sound like the WWE, but he dug his own grave, and I'm sure Kurt still loves him as a brother, but there's nothing he can do. He did what he did to himself to hurt himself. So, you know, that's pretty much my thoughts on that. I don't want to go into it any really further than that as far as details about Eric Angle, because, you know, he's probably going to prison and whatever. So, I mean, I hope he learns his lesson, and I hope it doesn't hurt Kurt Angle's rep in the WWE, because he still works for him in some way, shape, or form. But that's really all I want to put on that. It was a full what? I don't know what that was. Better not hear another word from anybody who pays for tomorrow's Raw episode if it wets the bed. Yeah, it's going to be real interesting. Kurt's a good father. Tell that to Jason Jordan. Oops. Oh, man. Harsh. Ryback is going live now? Oh, you mean I'm going up against a lot of people on YouTube. It's all right. What's funny is when Ryback actually, you know, does the whole Mark troll thing with the wig and the glasses and whatever. I know he's not imitating me. But whatever. He's a producer, Kurt Angle and WWE. Like Abyss is? Yeah, I don't know. He's got some kind of behind the scenes. I don't know if he does what Abyss does, but he's doing something. I don't know. I thought Botch finished WrestleMania main event was bad. This is worse. So okay, let's talk about this. We'll start at the top. And as far as music goes, I like the theme of the pay-per-view. It was, I wrote it down. What did they say it was? Chris Classic, Here We Go. I thought it was pretty cool song. You heard a lot of new themes this week. You know, you heard AEW debut. The song was Ruckus. I'm not super familiar with him. I'm going to look more into see what he does. Bill Mack, what's happening? Oh, excuse me. That was a cool one. Raw got a new theme with the Skillet Legendary. I dig that. That's pretty cool. SmackDown got a classic, AC/DC. So a lot of new themes this week. Pretty exciting. I love AC/DC. I wouldn't say they're my favorite, but I do love AC/DC. So I feel like they should have remixed it a little bit and made it a little more, give it a little more punch, you know, but that's Fox. You know, Fox has got a lot of control over SmackDown now, so whatever. They gave it a Monday Night Football, Sunday Football kind of look to SmackDown, but whatever. We talked about that before. All right. No, I missed Homecoming on Access. I recorded it. I just haven't watched it yet. I mean, I watched it before, You know, I'd be curious to see what kind of footage they added to it. Probably not too much. Some of the, the Matthews and Scott, the more talking. All right. Hell in a Cell 2019 starts out with a Hell in a Cell match. They started out hot. And they started out. So ladies went first. They were polite. Ladies went first. They put out Sasha Banks going up against Becky Lynch, defending her championship. I mean, I think a lot of people were betting on people like Sasha Banks and Bray Wyatt to come out. You know, that was I saw a lot of articles saying, you know, look for a lot of title changes tonight. I don't think we got hardly any, did we? We got one. Oh, we got two. We got two. Poor Nakamura wasn't in this either, was he? No, he was probably backstage in catering. Just sitting there with his belt, just waiting. That to me was the wrong outcome for Becky / Sasha. I agree, Bill. I agree. You know, I mean, I was really ready for this big. I think we were all shocked when Sasha came back. I wasn't watching much, but I mean, I saw the highlights. I know what was going on. She came out with the purple hair, ripped off the wig, revealed the blue. No, it's not Kiera Hogan. Did all that. Okay. Hey, you can boo me if you want. Hell, I got 13 dislikes in the last one. Whatever. It's all good. Smash that like button, smash that sub button, smash whatever. I don't care. It's all good. I appreciate the love. But yeah, Hell in a Cell. And I'm still not used to this red cell. I'm still not used to it. Looks like a big, and I know they did this so they could make toys from this. And sure as shit, they came out with the red Hell in a Cell toy package where you make the cell and whatever, you know. I wrote down, it's a Hell in a Candy. Looks like candy. It's a candy cell. It's like it's made of Twizzlers. I love Twizzlers. Man, if I was there live, I'd be jumping the barrier and like licking the, be like, oh, strawberry. No, it's not strawberry. It's not Twizzlers. Not Twizzlers. All right. Sasha versus Becky Lynch. I gotta say, I thoroughly enjoyed this. I was shocked, you know, because we've had Sasha Banks and is it Charlotte? I think it was Charlotte. Charlotte in one previous, this was last year or the year before, I forget. The women have done a lot of stuff, you know, big bombastic matches in the last year. All these firsts for the women, which is fine. You know, they deserve that. They deserve to have their own spotlight. So they had their own Hell in a Cell in here. And I got to say, this one blew me away. I really enjoyed the creative, how the lengths they went to destroy each other in this match, putting the chairs into the cell and then throwing them into it, putting the kendo sticks, lining them perfectly, and then setting the chair on them to like brace them. That move was insane. And then put Sasha Banks on top of the chair. Becky runs back, gets in the ring, runs alongside, and drop kicks her. And they're like, what? You know, 6 feet in the air, 5-6 feet in the air, and then crashing down to the floor. Holy shit. That was crazy. Andre Corbeil stops in anyways, but because thanks, man. Well, stick around. I'll tell you how it was. Then you can decide if you want to watch it or not. But I gotta say, that Hell in a Cell, that start was good. I will tell you, I enjoyed that. And my wife even liked that. And she's she could take it or leave it. She's pretty meh, when it comes to wrestling. She doesn't get passionate like I do. But man, I was making noises. I was yelling. I was like, wow. I mean, I was just really. Becky Lynch and Sasha Banks blew me away. Did I want Sasha to win to continue this momentum part of her comeback? Yes. But then, okay, so this leaves room for more, but we're probably not going to get it because we're going into the draft. And a lot of the decisions that were made tonight are probably because of the draft. Just remember that as we're going through this. That just popped in my head. I don't come up with a lot of smart shit, but that's one of them. Remember, the draft is right around the corner. That's going to weigh a lot on this as far as who's going to be champ, who's going to what show with what championship, whatnot. Okay. So Becky Lynch is still Raw Women's Champion. I mean, that could still change. That could still change in the draft. They could draft her to SmackDown. That means she's stripped of the belt, which means there's going to be, maybe a tournament for the championship. There's all these things that can take place. We don't know what's going to happen at the end of this week on between SmackDown and the following Raw. So, but Becky Lynch wins this one. Hell of a match. I'd say this was a follow that moment. This was definitely a follow that moment. You find Becky Lynch cringy. If you have not watched this Hell in a Cell match and you watch it and you don't enjoy it, I'd be surprised. Okay. I'd say this was match of the night. Even if I didn't like the ending, still match of the night. This was hard to follow. Okay. Next we had this was the last Hell in a Cell match until the end, unfortunately. I kind of wanted this tag match in the cell. I would have rebooked this a little different. I would have stuck one more in the middle. But we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9 if you include the 24/7 championship, which I'm not including that garbage. Poor Tamina. Damn. I mean, seriously. She becomes champ and then she loses it. Oh, excuse me. See, my insides didn't even like that. That was my insides response. Bruh. Orton versus Ali. Now, like I said, half of this card was not even booked publicly, as in announced, as in promoted, as in no build. And no build in the match. I'm not Italian, but I could be. So, oh, wait. I totally skipped over the second one. My bad. Wow. See, it's just Coke. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. We had Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan versus Luke Harper and Eric Rowan. Now, I actually liked this tag match. I was not looking forward to this when they announced this. This is one of the last ones they announced, I think. And then Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns are actually getting along. So it's a face turn for Daniel Bryan. And this match was okay. They took out some tables and there was some action on the outside. It was tornado tag, so it's going to be no DQ. And I enjoy that. It's not, I enjoy tag matches as long as they're done well, but this one was just all over the place. seemed like Roman was not in this match as much. A lot of it was Daniel Bryan. So I don't know if Roman was actually banged up during this match. He looked like he was limping afterwards. Could have been just selling shit from the match. It's always hard to tell, you know? But when he speared Rowan through that announce table, they both crashed through. He was holding his knee. He was down for quite a while. So it's hard to tell. I don't know if he's hurt, banged up, injured, selling something. I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Hope he's okay. But he was walking pretty gingerly at the end there. Flawless victory. Trash ending. We'll get to it. So flawless victory did not like the ending. Now that 3.5 out of 10, is that just for the ending or is that for the whole show? I'm curious. Let me know. Because I would give the whole show a better score than that. I know sometimes people get upset at the ending and they score the whole show on whether they like the ending or not. You shouldn't do that. I mean, if the whole show was legit trash, then the whole show was legit trash. Ending of the match. Okay. So that's just the ending you're rating. Okay. No, I get that. I didn't like that either. Trust me, I didn't like it. I like the blood. The fact that there was blood gushing, and I mean gushing, out of Seth's mouth. But we'll get to that. We'll break it down. But thank you for joining and let me know your opinion on it. I hear you, man. I hear you. Solid match. I feel like the right people won this one because I was really happy that Luke Harper's back. Eric Rowan. Wow. Luke Harper and Eric Rowan are back together, healthy, and they've been a tag team for a long time. And it's just, they've had a lot of ups and downs. They really have. Between injuries and whatever, bad timing, they get healthy, someone gets injured again, they pull someone from TV. We've seen the public outcry of Luke Harper online. And the fact that they got a big win here means that all is well with those guys. So we'll take this as a really big win. I mean, I still like Daniel Bryan and Roman Reigns. But man, Luke Harper and Eric Rowan really needed this win. It's been a long time coming. So that was nice to see. That made me happy. I know we're supposed to boo. No, that I've been a fan of them since they came in. Oh man, 2012? I'd have to go back. They both started out in black trunks. That was it. Pre-NXT, FCW. That goes way back. All right, next we got Orton and Ali. Okay, so now this is a match that was not booked, was not announced, zero build-up, okay? Now they did connect Orton here because apparently he's part of one of the teams. I don't remember what they said, Hogan or Flair, because that's being booked for Crown Jewel. Let's not get into that. But nonetheless, we get Randy Orton versus Ali. And man, Ali did not come out in a win here. It would have been a major upset. Orton won. But man, these two had a damn good match. Not match of the night, but it was nice to see Ali really put in some hard work against Randy Orton. It was not a squash match by any means. It was I like it. Gave Ali respect at the end. Yeah, he did. You could tell that. I mean, it was, if you blinked, you missed it. But he looked at him. He went like this. He hit his chest, and then he pointed at him. And I feel like that's the equivalent of, okay, they got up and they shook hands. He's like, hey, you got a lot of heart. He could have beat the hell out of him at the end. The typical Randy Orton, the big heel, get the heat at the end. Stomp another mud hole in him. He didn't. He left him alone. So it was short but sweet, but he put him over at the end. I feel like that's what he did. Maybe not everybody's going to see it that way, but they had a good match. They really did. So, and Ali's the future of this company. He is. I believe he is. Orton ain't going to be around forever. He's a hair better than a part-timer right now. He's in for the big matches, So, next we had the women's tag team title match. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with this title when it comes to the draft. Are they? Apparently, Jameer Bands likes AEW. And AWW. He's having a little trouble with his spelling there. Welcome to the show, Jameer. Don't forget to smash that like button and smash that sub button. They retired the belt, I hear, J-Bone. No clue what belt you're talking about. Anyways, we're going to continue here. We're talking about the women's tag team title belt. They're going to have to boost their women's roster on each show if they're going to have tag titles for the ladies on each show. We'll see what happens during the draft. I don't know. I don't want to assume nothing. But this was an okay match. It was nice to see Asuka and Kairi Sane, the Kabuki Warriors. I don't know how you feel about that. That's, I don't know who came up with that. When that first came out, I was like, Kabuki, really? But that is a Japanese thing, so whatever. If they're cool with it, I guess whatever. I don't know. Obviously honoring Japanese warrior stuff. I don't know a lot about that, but yeah, I actually liked this match. It was all right. Nice nod to the Great Muta at the end there with the mist. Whenever they bring out the mist, I like it. I can't remember how many times Asuka's used that before. Was that? Asuka hasn't been around in a while. Okay, I'm a little rusty on the Asuka stuff. I don't think I'm lying there either. It's been a while since this tag team. Both of these girls have been around. Jameer with all the info. Yes, thank you so much. We'll get back to you. But yeah, we got new women's tag champs. We'll have to see how these go into the new into the draft. Are they going to make new belts for both brands? I think they should. They can't float them. Once the draft is done, the draft is done. I can see people going from Raw to NXT or NXT to Raw. Both are on USA. Fox is not going to want that. The whole wild card thing. That's why they're doing the draft. So, we'll have to wait and see. But by all means, let me know what you want them to do with these tag title belts. Do you want to make 2 teams for each brand? Maybe really boost them up, get a few more ladies on there from NXT. Who knows? Triple H has said publicly that NXT is not part of the draft. It actually already is. It is, because we've seen excuse me, we've seen Finn Balor. Speaking of Finn Balor, we got a new figure. Oh, you can't even see it. He's off camera. I got to move my shit around. I did not realize how many Finn Balor figures I have, but I figured to celebrate Finn Balor starting fresh, starting new in NXT, I got this one. This is one of the newer ones. I like this one. Nice, clean. I think it's from this past Mania. Yeah, it's this year, 2019. It's a few series old, but it's one of the newer ones. So yeah, I like this one. Like that. So had to put up my line of, and we got Dino at the end. My line of Finn Balor's. All right. Back to the ladies. He's so sexy. We had to talk about him. So yeah, Asuka and Kairi Sane beat Alexa Bliss and Nikki Cross. Nikki Cross, what a nut, man. She's funny. She's funny. Yeah, we'll have to see what they do. Then we get a triple tag, or a 3-on-3. Jeez Louise. Long day. The OC, the original club. Too sweet. We got AJ Styles, Gallows, and Anderson versus the Viking Raiders and Braun. Get these robot hands. Strowman. You had to have seen the promo before SmackDown on Friday to understand that one. He was actually with the Fox robot. It was creepy. Women's division and warrant 2 sets of titles. They should, but yeah, they probably won't. I mean, this week was a hot mess as it was. So yeah, I'm not really thinking they're going to do anything big. Tyson Fury tomorrow on Raw. Yeah, they talked about him too. He's going to come out and he's going to address his situation or his frustration with Braun Strowman. I don't know if that's going to be a match leading to Mania or maybe probably Crown Jewel. That's coming up in a few weeks. So that's just going to be kind of awkward. I have no clue what kind of... I'm trying to think back when there was a boxer. I'm thinking of Butterbean and Floyd Mayweather. A few of those. This is more just, two big boys really going at it. So, yeah, we'll see. I don't know if I'm going to watch or not. Probably not. I just haven't been up to 3 hours of Raw lately, man. That's a lot. You get older, you just... no, can't do it. All right, so OC versus Viking Raiders and Strowman. Viking Raiders and Strowman come off with the win here. Because... Oh, okay. I'm trying to remember my notes here. It was a DQ, which is weird because usually... Aren't 3-on-3s usually? No, never mind. Not thinking correctly. I haven't taken my medication. But yeah, they got DQ'd because the OC was all over Strowman, just completely outnumbering him. And ref lost control. He's like, screw it, you're DQ'd. And then after the OC attacked Strowman, he then, in the process of, Viking Raiders coming to the rescue and all that stuff, he knocks out Styles and does this. So that's a little foreshadowing, I think, of what's going to happen to Tyson Fury. Like, hey, this is what you're going to get. Okay? So, scary face. Oh, that scary face? Oh, just wait. I can make some faces. Halloween is coming up, kids. Halloween's coming up. Just wait. Yowie wowie. All right. So, I'm not that scary. Whatever. So, AJ Styles gets knocked out. And the funny part was them taking him up the ramp. He's like, what happened? And they're like, you got knocked out. And he keeps trying to shove them off. He's like, I'm fine. He gets to the top of the ramp, holds up his belt, and proceeds to just fall on his ass. It was hilarious. So that was pretty funny. So, is this going to lead to Strowman versus Styles at some point? I don't know. I think he's going to have to deal with Tyson Fury first. I don't know how the process of this is going to go. Because without the Tyson Fury thing, this is totally going to be Strowman versus AJ Styles. But I don't see them really doing that. We'll see. I don't know. I wouldn't mind seeing that. That'd be kind of funny. And then in the process of this, Tamina, before the next one, tackles. Oh, what was it? Oh, the hell's that tag team with the cups and they're always dancing and shit. It's not coming to me. Anyway, Tina. Damn. Let's call it a night. Good night, folks. Tamina tackles Street Profits. Thank you, Sting. See, I knew you were going to do this. Fritz Swan? Close. Wrong show. Wrong show, Geddes. I love you guys. That's Willie Mack? Yeah, wrong show. Street Profits are talking about whatever, and then everybody runs into them. Tamina plows into, who's the champ? The girl with truth? See, I don't watch, so I don't know. Carmella, that's it, Carmella. Plows over Carmella, pins her. Tamina's the new champ. It's like, what? What? This whole European hardcore 24/7 quick trip championship is just the drizzling shits. I can't. I think the first night I thought it was funny, and then thereafter it was like, no, just no, please no. I love R-Truth, and if he's having fun with them, God bless him, because man, I just can't handle this shit. But he's champ again. He gets it again at the end. I love how Funaki got in the middle of it. That was funny. R-Truth's all, ooh, Karate Kid style and shit. Too funny. We got King Corbin versus Chad Gable. Oh my God. I can't believe they're actually doing this. Article came out somewhere within the last week or two that they did a trade. They trademark. Is that it? Whatever. For a new name or new gimmick for Chad Gable. They're going to call him Shorty Gable now. Because Corbin was out there running his mouth, getting booed. STD, STD. The crowd was trying to chant it, but it didn't come off really good. Shorty G, is that what they're going to shorten it to? Dear God. Go Shorty, it's your birthday. Go Shorty. You know, I mean, I was waiting for that. Didn't even come up with that. Nobody said it. I was really disappointed. So there you go. This is what, when you see Shorty G now, from now on, you know. If they give him some hip hop shit, I'm going to laugh my ass off. Give him, you know, I don't know. That's what they tried to trademark? Shorty G? Oh, God. Oh, that poor guy. They were chanting AEW CM Punk bullshit when they were walking out. Yeah, they were chanting everything. I didn't hear the CM Punk. I heard the AEW. Long lost member of Too Cool. Possibly a son. Possibly a long lost son. If you look at his age, it could be. Like 20 some years ago? Could be. CM Punk is FS1 host now. They haven't confirmed it yet. Unless they confirmed it during Hell in a Cell. They haven't confirmed it yet. At least we know he's not going to AEW now. We can stop that discussion because he didn't show up. Oh, just every site has their own spin on what CM Punk is doing. Oh, he confirmed it. No, he didn't confirm it. The only thing he confirmed is that he was in talks and he had a tryout. That's the only thing he confirmed. And then Fight Oracle said the deal is done. Whoever this Fight Oracle on Twitter is. He said the deal is done. King Booker, a couple days ago, in a clip talking about CM Punk, he's like, yeah, I read that the deal is done. So I guess I'm going to be seeing a lot more of CM Punk in the future. If that's a confirmation, that's a really lazy confirmation. That's a real, you know, you're waiting for the, okay, FS1 introduces WWE backstage and your hosts are, we've heard Booker T, we've heard Renee Young. We have not heard CM Punk yet. Maybe WWE, but maybe WWE is still a little on the fence with Punk. Maybe he's in and they're just keeping the surprise quiet until right before November. I don't know. Booker T just wants him to dress up real nice. Because if you don't dress up real nice next to Booker T gets mad. And you don't want to get Booker T mad because then he starts sounding like this. You don't want a mad Booker T. Oh my God, that clip is fucking hilarious. I love Booker T. He cracks me up. CM Punk is talking to Fox executives, not WWE. Yes. It's not WWE. He said he was up to talking to WWE, though. Because he's not the CM Punk of old. He would actually sit down and listen to him. He doesn't want to wrestle, but he would see what they had to offer. So don't be surprised if he shows up in Crown Jewel. I'm kidding. Or am I? I don't know. All right. We'll get back to the show here. King Corbin. We're going on 50 minutes here. We got to get this done. King Corbin versus, fine, I'll say it, Shorty Gable. They'll probably shorten it officially come Monday or the draft. Drafted the SmackDown. Shorty G, bitches. I don't know. Oh. For Burka, what? It's okay. You could take J-Bone out of Milwaukee, but you can't take the Milwaukee out of J-Bone. That's... Say what? So, oh God, it's too fun sometimes. Shorty gets a big surprise win. Burka over King Corbin. Quite the upset. You hit the bong before this. No smoke. Like the street prophets say, smoke? No smoke for J-Bone. No. That's the old J-Bone from the past. J-Bone used to smoke, and he used to smoke, let me tell you. Not anymore, no. Tried my wife's vape the other day. That's about the amount of smoking that I've done lately. Some kind of fruity bullshit. I don't know. It's just, I can't do it. Love you, babe. Can't do the smoke. Because he can't hold his smoke. That's right. Chad Gable gets a win over King Corbin. Unbelievable. Man, he really needed this. And they are just burying the shit out of Corbin. Poor bastard. STD. They were trying to do the STD chant. They didn't do it really well. I think they got it like later in the match, but when they started out, it was all, the crowd was all messed up. So, all right. Next, we got SmackDown Women's Championship match. I kind of tuned out for this one. I didn't pay that close attention to it. Charlotte gets her win 10 time. Oh, excuse me. When the king of the ring becomes a jester, right? 10 time. Damn. She just keeps it rolling, doesn't she? Which means she's probably getting drafted to Raw. I mean, SmackDown. Hey, you never know, right? Oh, excuse me. But yeah, it was a decent match. Bayley was crying at the end. Why? Why me? Why? I don't know. Oh, Gettysburg. Naughty. Oh, man. So, yeah, I mean, I think we expected it. I would have liked to seen a little more, but maybe, as she was like sitting there crying, at the end of the ramp in disgust and, pulling on her hair and stuff, maybe we're going to get because if you're going to, all right. If you're going to make Bayley heel, you got to take away all the blow up thingies. Because that's what the kids love. That's what they identify with Bayley. But if you're going to be heel, you gotta do something similar to what Hogan did. Hogan was all the red, the yellow, the prayers, the vitamins, everything positive. Bayley is like all those things wrapped up in her, big freaking tail thing sticking out of her head and the blow up thingies and everything. She's got to change her image. She's got to switch it up if she's going to stay heel, because otherwise it's just goofy and it's not even viable. I think she should really, hell, just all black. Stop with the colors, all black. And just come out and just kind of be like scowling and shit, you know? Maybe a darker version of her theme. You know, slow it down like halfway. Put a little eyeliner on, a little bit of dark highlights, you know? Switch it up, all black. Be the heel. That's what I would do. Well, we'll have to see. It just feels like something's brewing with Bayley at the end of the ramp. Something's changing. We'll see. She'll be like, "I'm not Bayley anymore, bitches," and everyone will go, I don't know. So Charlotte's a 10-time women's champ. Oh my Lord. Congratulations, Charlotte. I mean, she really is a hell of an athlete. The moves that she pulls off, I know she's not everybody's favorite. She's not my favorite, but I will give her props, you know. Where's lunch? No, that's not even a thing. No. So then let's talk about this main event. Oh my goodness. Are we ready for this? The red lights. Okay, this starts out good. They really changed it up. The entire arena and the ring area is just bathed in this bright red light. Oh my goodness. Holy Halloweenish. Are you getting ready for Halloween? Because this match got you ready for Halloween. My wife had not seen the new entrance for The Fiend. And we haven't seen this a lot. We've seen the promos, and he comes out and attacks him, but we haven't seen this this entrance in a while. And this is one of the best entrances in wrestling right now. You know, and this is what I'm talking about, change it up. You know, Bray Wyatt's pretty much always been a heel, but he went dark with his comeback. He really did. The censorship fee. And that they keep, and I was telling my wife Tracy, I said, watch his lantern. His lantern is a key thing here that is just probably the scariest thing of his gimmick. Number one, the mask is freaking epic. It was made by a Hollywood special effects guy. I can't think of his name right now, but he's a famous Hollywood special effects guy. He's been in a ton of movies. He's an actor himself. Someone will come up with it. Critical Sting. What's his name? Someone will come up with it. Kaiser Soze? I blame Obama for that ending. What the Oh my God. That was hilarious. They bastardized the curb stomp in one match. Yeah, man. That is too funny. But man, so everything's bathed in red. The entrance is absolutely wicked. They do the close-up on the lantern. And you got to watch his body language when he's getting in the ring because it's different than it was before. And that's the thing when you're under a mask. You can't see the face. You got to rely on the body language. And Bray gets that, which makes him even better than most. I'm not saying he's the best out there, but he gets it. He really gets it. Looks like the love child of Doink the Clown and Rosemary. Oh, shit. Sorry, Dino. Sorry. Didn't mean to. How's your beer doing? You know, refill? All right. Oh, shit. Oh, Hakeem, I love you, man. That's. Oh, jeez Louise. That's some good shit. Put that on a t-shirt, right? All right, let's see what some other opinions here. Bad booking at the end. Anything short of Bray not winning would be a travesty. Yeah, I mean, and that's why you got the reaction you did. People were pissed. Glad Rosemary hates the WWE and considers Impact her home. Means not everybody can be bought, right? Why did the Fiend steal Mil Muerte's Season 1 pants from Lucha Underground? Oh, that's a throwback. Mil Muerte's. Well, now I got to go back and watch Season 1 of Mil Muerte's. Or Season 1 of Lucha Underground and look at Mil Muerte's. Yeah, I forget. I know he had that... he had the mask, right? He was a masked wrestler. But I don't remember his pants. He was always shirtless and had, some kind of pants, trunks, whatever. It's interesting. Yeah, I like the match. Don't get me wrong. I like the match. And I was really curious. I'm like, okay, we'll see if this because like I said, up until this point, the Hell in a Cell match at the beginning was my pick for match of the night. I enjoyed everything in between, even the ones that were not publicly booked ahead of time. I enjoyed them for what they were worth. Orton had a good match with Ali. The tag matches were fun. There was nothing to them. So, people could have went out for like half the thing and come back for the main event if they wanted to. Smoke break, go grab a bite to eat, go get a pizza, whatever. But I got to say that everybody out there for these matches that were not booked put in 100%. I feel like they did. I don't feel like anybody phoned it in tonight. Even the 3-on-3, man, Viking Raiders, holy shit. I have not, I know who's who in the WWE, but I haven't seen these guys in a while, and I have not seen the Viking Raiders wrestle in a while. But man, did they pulled out everything in that match. Their athleticism, man, I forgot how athletic Hanson was in those cartwheels and shit. Oh my God. Really something. But yeah, that ending. No, you know what? Hang on a second. Before we talk about the ending, I will say this. The match up until the ending, I feel, was good. Okay? They really set us see. Core Dreams, what is up, dude? Yes, I know. I feel that way too. Hang on. Hold on. The fact that they made the Fiend look unbeatable. And I realize that this led to Seth Rollins getting out the sledgehammer, and you can call it DQ, you can call it whatever. I don't know what WWE is officially going to call it ref stoppage, DQ, whatever. I mean, he destroyed Seth at the end. At least they did that. I felt like the match was good, though, with the exception of the ending where they threw out the match. Because Undertaker's not going to be around forever. Even though he's the undead, whatever. He's not going to be around forever. If you're going to build someone up like him for the future of your company, you do that with Bray Wyatt. And it felt old school. I enjoyed that. Seth kept coming at him, throwing this at him, throwing that at him, hitting him with this, slugging him with that. What am I going to do? I don't know. I felt like that was good storytelling. And then you got to the ending. And yeah, that sucked. But everything up to that point I felt was good. And I got to put an exclamation point on that. Because it told the story. It made it feel like Seth couldn't do anything next to killing him to end this match. And then you had the ref stoppage, DQ. Like I said, I don't know what they're going to call it. People are saying DQ. I think it's more like a ref stoppage. But then he pops up and completely annihilates Seth Rollins. Completely annihilates him. With the strobe lights going, blood is gushing out of his mouth, and I was like, oh my God. So, as pissed off as the fans are, they're going to tune in tomorrow night to see what happened with Seth Rollins. Are they going to strip him of the championship because he's out of commission? If Seth Rollins just pops back up and shows up on Raw like, hi guys, how are you doing? That's not good. That's not good. That's not good booking. If they come in tomorrow and Vic Joseph and Dio and Jerry Lawler are like, we don't know what the condition of Seth Rollins is. He was taken away in a hospital. You know, if they continue the big question mark of what happened to him, I feel like that's the only way they're going to get out of this. I get that people don't like the finish, but I'm going to reiterate what I said at the start of the show. WWE put up the poll and said, how does this end? Bray Wyatt wins, Seth Rollins wins, DQ. You get the three. I held up 4 fingers. I don't know why. It was 3 choices. Wyatt, Rollins, DQ. The fans voted for DQ. I did not vote for DQ. I know what I voted for. I voted for Wyatt. Because I'm like, this is a given. He's got to. It's the only way this could possibly end. And it's not how it ended. So that's why, why is DQ an option? It should have been an option. But they made it an option. The fans voted DQ. Like 75, 80% of it, whatever it was. So to say that WWE does not listen to their fans, they listen to the fans. The fans trolled WWE and said DQ. And WWE trolled the trolls right back and said, oh, you want DQ? There you go. There you got your DQ. It's what happened. I don't like it, but that's exactly what happened. So, yeah, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens on Raw. I mean, I thought for sure with what that crowd sounded like tonight that they were going to start throwing shit. I really thought they were going to start throwing shit. If they didn't and I missed it, then I missed it. But I really felt like fans were going to start throwing shit at the end there. Because that I have not heard a crowd boo in disgust like that in a while. It's been a while. They did throw stuff? Oh, see, I didn't catch that. I caught the AEW chants as they were going off the air, and I caught the I didn't hear the CM Punk chant. Someone in the chat said they chanted CM Punk. And booing, whatever, DQ in the Hell in a Cell. I know. It'll be interesting to see what they call it tomorrow or on the site later when everything updates. You know what? It's after 11. Let's go to WWE because I can spell. What the? Let's go to WWE.com and see what they say. Hell in a Cell. There's the shot. He's like standing over him with the chair in the red, and he is laying flat there. He even hit him in the head with the chair. We saw a couple headshots tonight. It was interesting. Oh, we don't do blood and guts. Bullshit. You are all blood and guts. You are WWE old school. You just didn't do it right tonight. Okay, it's not updated. The last one that they list here is Roman Reigns. Wait. Maybe it's... No, they don't have anything updated here. They have 3 matches here. Check back for Hell in a Cell results all night long. Well, we're not sticking around here all night long. Universal Champion Seth Rollins' next challenge comes from the Fiend Bray Wyatt, who will face him in the Hell in a Cell coming up. Yeah, this is not updated. Yeah. So I don't know what they call this. I don't know if let's jump on Twitter real quick. That's the last check I'm doing before we get out of here. Let's go to let's see if they classify this as anything. Sean Waltman for the watch along was pissed at the end. He's like, I don't know if I'm going to get invited back for any of these anymore, but what the hell was that? He was pissed. He basically was the example of a lot of the fans out there. I don't know what the hell they got on here. That's just crazy. Exclusive. Yowie wowie, let them in, blah, 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 blah. What is he? He lost. That's what he is. The official just called for the bell. Rollins has gone too far. So they didn't classify this as anything yet. We'll have to see what the site says later. I'll be curious to see what they actually call this. Oh, let's jump back in the chat here just for a minute before we get out of here because I got to leave here soon. Uh-oh. All right. Seth was trying to commit manslaughter. It was so stupid. Okay. Thank you, Too Cool. Thank God Impact doesn't troll its fan base. No, I feel like they listen to their fan base pretty good. I mean, their booking is pretty solid. Not everybody is going along with what's going on, and that's been quite evident from what I've seen on social media lately. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But, and I don't love everything that Impact does, but I feel like they're pretty damn consistent lately. Edwin Hernandez, that's a new face, or I should say a new name. I don't see the face here. It's a new name that I have not seen here. Welcome, Edwin. He says WWE needing to do a Goldberg type streak for Bray Wyatt. He challenged Seth for the title. It's a good idea. You know, make him unstoppable. I mean, you got a hint of that tonight with the booking, that Seth just kept throwing everything except for the kitchen sink at him. So, yeah, I get that. It's 9:16 here in Seattle. I missed part of that conversation. All right. So Bray Wyatt just laid there and waited for Seth to get in range for the mandible claw after they called the match. Yeah, well, I mean, it showed that he couldn't be beat. The ref stopped the match, and I felt like that was good storytelling. I know you're like this, I slapping your face. I get that. What they called the match at the end, I was frustrated with that too. I was like, oh my God, the place is just, they're going to burn it down. They're going to burn it down. I didn't like it either. Thank God I did not throw anything at my TV. I like my TV. Because I've seen videos of kids just grabbing their TV and throwing it and destroying it. It's like, oh, great, now you don't have a TV. I didn't do that. All right, let's see a few more here before we get out of here. Mankind getting thrown off the cell and through the roof wasn't too far, right? Seth buried the man Becky, so he... What? Oh, jeez. Welcome, newcomers. Yes, welcome, newcomers. If you're new here, don't forget to smash that like button and smash that sub button if you're digging the content. Oh, my God. Just soda, folks. I swear to God. It's late. It's been a long day. Thank you for joining. WWE is an unofficial indirect advertisement for AEW. Might as well be, right? If you piss them off, it's what you get. They called it because it was getting too violent for PG show. Cough, cough, LOL. And then they had blood gushing out of his mouth at the end. I enjoyed that. I was like, oh my God. So is that the way they take Seth off of TV for a while so that he and Becky Lynch can go have a little wedding? I don't know. They're engaged. They got to get married at some point, right? G for ghastly. Oh, goodness. All right. So, yeah. So to sum it up, I actually did... Going into this thinking it's going to be like the worst pay-per-view of the year. It wasn't, in my opinion. I enjoyed the matches. I feel like everyone booked, put in 100%. And that's all I ever want. I want decent wrestling matches. I want fun, few ha-has, and some surprises. Well, half of the show was surprises because the matches weren't booked. Announcing them on WWE Now does not count. Sorry, doesn't count. But I enjoyed the matches. Orton put on a good match with Ali. The tag matches were fun. The wrestling was okay. I dug it. But that ending, oof. I feel like they saved it a little bit with what he did to Seth, but ending it in ref stoppage, DQ, whatever you want to call it, and Seth is still the champ. they probably did not expect the crowd to turn like that on them because they were like, well, they voted for this. We gave it to them. Why are they mad? I don't understand these fans anymore. Fuck it. I'm going to go do football. That's Vince. Here you go, Trips. Take it. Fuck it. I'm out of here. Shit. Thanks, Giddy. Smash that like. Thank you. Yes, smash that like button, smash that sub button, and ring that bell for notifications so that you know when more of my content hits your screen. We got to get out of here. Take care, folks. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, whatever time there is left. Not much. A few minutes, couple hours, whatever. Wherever you are. Take care. We'll see you again real soon.